We just got hit by a car. Our bodies actually got hit by an actual car.
You won't believe what just happened.
What?
I just got hit.
Girl, you better go to IJustGotHit.com.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, my name is Tracy. If you're a returning viewer, also, hey girl, hey boo, how you doing? So I'm trying to switch things up a little bit, switch up the content on my channel, and I will be sharing a story time today. So this is gonna be the time that I got hit by a car. Straight like that, I got hit by a car. Yeah, so stay tuned. So boom, this happened 2 years ago, and y'all are probably wondering why I'm smiling and stuff. It's like, you know when you look back on something and it's like, wow, like that really happened to me, and it's just like a funny memory. But of course in the moment it was serious, but like looking back it's just like, wow, like bitch, you really got hit by a car. That shit crazy. But yeah, so 2 summers ago, 2017. If you live in Denton, you just know that it's not shit out here to do. So the moves during that time period before the cops really started like doing too much was either game nights or kickbacks. Like those were the 2 main things people would be doing. Excuse me. And it was like, we didn't even need the weekend to come because it's summer. Like if you just wanted something to do, somebody will, you know, have a kickback or have a game night. So my homegirl, she stayed not too far from me actually, because all the student apartments are in the same area. So me and this girl ended up going to my homegirl's kickback. It was, or no, game night, my bad. It was a game night. So there was music. Yeah, there was music, there was drinks, there was food, there was actually games, like actual games were being played. And it was a vibe. I think we got there around like maybe like 9, 10 something, and we stayed till almost midnight. So it was a decent amount of time, you know, people socializing, mingling, just real chill shit, like just something to do because it's summer and like we just college students just think it's something to do, you know. So yeah, we stayed at my homegirl's place for a couple hours, I would say, and then we decided to, me and my friend at the time decided to go to our friend's place to see her because she lived relatively close, because like I said, all the student apartments were in the same area. So we didn't even need to drive there because yeah. So you know, we leave my friend's place. We left my friend's place. We were just walking, chopping it up, minding our own business, just walking, and then we come to like the large intersection. Okay, I boosted that. It's not even large. It's just like, it's literally just crossing the street. So we're like, okay, yeah, we're crossing the street. And you know when you guys are, okay, I don't know if y'all have, yeah, somebody's done this, but you know when you're about to cross the street and you see a car coming, and it's not like you're trying to go, like, as the car is moving, you're slowly starting to like get on the street to start to cross. It was one of those situations. So we assuming that, you know, the driver can see that we about to cross the street. So as she was coming out of the apartments and she was making a left turn to go straight, and we were literally just crossing the street. So as she's like coming to make that left turn, like we start crossing the street, and we're assuming that she sees us because typically that's how it goes. And it's not like, okay, the road was a little dark. It's a little dark on the street. There was some street lights, but it was still like, but her headlights were, I don't know, yeah. So we're assuming that she sees us, and so we're crossing the street, and she's making the turn, and literally as soon, like, I don't know what happened. I still to this day don't know if she was under the influence, texting and driving. I don't know what it was, but she literally hit us, and she wasn't going super fast, but she wasn't like cruising. Like, it was some miles on that bitch, like 30. And y'all might be thinking like, bitch, like that's not a lot, but a car going 20 is the required speed in the school zone, right? So imagine 10 miles more than that. Like, I feel like that's like that shit hurt regardless, because she wasn't speeding like I said, but she was moving. And the way that I would describe the impacts was like a bowling situation. So you know how when you're bowling, when you throw the ball, the pins scatter? That was us, bitch. We scattered. She literally hit us, and I went one way. I personally rolled on top of the hood of the car and rolled back down. And then girl got hit, and I don't know how I just looked up, and she was all the way by the sidewalk, like where we were coming from. And as soon as we, like, it was so crazy, because it was like, it happened so quick. Like I tell you, we were literally walking, and then boom. And I'm just laying there like this, like, did you really get hit by a car? It happened. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I just got hit by a car. Like, we just got hit by a car. Our bodies actually got hit by an actual car. But yeah, the driver was still driving, and I was like, is this gonna be a hit or run situation? But they slowly came to a stop. I guess they had to pull their car over because it was like in the street, and obviously we didn't need any more accidents happening. So they pulled the car over, and then I see a girl come out the car, and at this time I'm starting to get up, and I'm limping, like, not dramatically, but it was like I don't know, it was very subtle. But and if you know me as a person, you know that I literally, my emotions are like these. Like, I'm not a very, like, I'm pretty level-headed. I'm very like chill, rarely show my emotions. Like, it takes a lot to get a reaction out of me, literally. I'm just weird like that. Like, so yeah, so when we got hit, this is literally me, like that's me. And a girl that I was with, she gets to cry, like, and I'm like, bro, relax, bro, relax. Like, we good, you good, bro, you good, you good, you good, you good. We just got hit by a car, but you good. And oh gosh, like, I wish I could find pictures, because I definitely took pictures. But yeah, so old girl gets up and she's freaking out. She's like, oh my gosh, we just got hit by a car. Like, we just got hit by a car. So I'm trying to calm her down, you know, because obviously that is, so it's just a lot going on. Like, you got adrenaline pumping through your body, and that's another reason I feel like I wasn't feeling anything in the moment. And if you guys are wondering, I did get up. I was perfectly fine. Like, my biggest thing when I was laying down was like, oh my gosh, like, I really hope that I didn't just break something, fracture something. I hope that I'm able to get up and walk away from the situation, because I've broken a bone before, and that shit hurts. Like, that shit hurt. So, old girl parks the car, she gets out, and then she approaches us and she's freaking out. She was like, oh my gosh, are you guys okay? Like, do you need to go to the hospital? Like, can I take y'all to the hospital? And she's freaking out, and I'm just like, no, we're okay. Like, I was okay. Like, we're good. We exchanged numbers, but we didn't go to the hospital. And I know a lot of y'all are probably like, 1, why did y'all get up? And 2, why y'all didn't go to the hospital? And 3, probably, why y'all didn't get the police involved? It's just like, a lot of people joke about, oh, I wish somebody would hit me. I wish you would hit me. I wish. And it's like, y'all really don't understand. Like, that shit was actually very scary. I had my own personal reasons for not going to the hospital, but the main thing was I got up and felt fine. But that was probably a bad decision on my part, because I could have had internal bleeding, you know, just anywhere. I could have had a concussion, because I got hit harder. So I definitely should have gone to the hospital, just, you know, for precautions, or to take precautions, but I didn't. So we exchanged numbers, and it turns out that the girl that hit us was a college student. She ain't had no insurance. So if we called the police, shorty would have been done. Like, and that would have been a case. That would have been a case. And I feel like we definitely would have got paid. But I don't know. It's just something in my heart was like, you don't gotta do this, Tracy. Like, you don't have to do this. And so we get up. She goes her way. You know, she's still asking us, like, are we good? Are we good? And we're telling her, like, yeah, we're fine. So we end up going to our friend's place, and it's still like a shock. Like, it still hasn't registered the fact that we got hit by a whole car. A whole car just hit our bodies. And there was no, and it's like, things just went on. Like, it was probably, okay, it was late. So of course nobody would just be, or of course people wouldn't just be out and about. But it was like, it was such an eerie feeling, because it happened and it was dark and quiet, and like, it was just eerie. It was weird. So we go to our friend's house, and our friend is asking us, like, are you guys okay? Like, why didn't y'all call the cops? Why didn't y'all go to the hospital? And I still don't know. I wasn't even thinking logically. I was just like, I'm good. Like, I was just thinking, like, I'm fine, I'm good. So later that night, after things had like settled down and stuff like that, like, I actually had, I wish I had those pictures. I took pictures of like all my bruises, all my scrapes, all my cuts, like any damage on my body, I took a picture of, because I needed evidence just in case. So we're going to sleep that night, and I close my eyes, you know, I'm laying down, close my eyes, and then something doesn't feel right. Like, you know, when you could just tell that something is off. I don't know what it was, sis, but something was off. Something was not right. And then I get to panicking, because I think of the worst. Like, I always think of the worst things possible for whatever reason. So I'm laying there, and literally, I don't know if it was a psychological thing, or if the adrenaline had finally left my body, and I started to feel the aftermath of the car hitting my body, which I think was like a little bit of both. But literally my insides, like, I was just feeling like, oh my gosh, like, I literally was laying there like, oh my gosh, there's a hole in my organ, and I'm bleeding to death on the inside, and I don't even know it, which is not, my body hurts, and I should have called the cops, and I should have gone to the hospital. I should have gotten checked. But oh my gosh, I'm bleeding. Like, it was such an uncomfortable like painful feeling. I couldn't sleep and I started to overthink, and that probably didn't make it any better. But I'm laying there and it's just a pain in my like upper abdomen, or no, hold on, a pain in my chest and abdomen, I guess. So just my upper body. And then so I take some, I just asked I think I had some on my own. I take some Tylenol, pop 2 of them bad boys, and somehow I was able to fall asleep. And when I woke up, I was feeling fine. Of course, I was still sore, but that feeling that I was feeling was gone. But I couldn't even tell you what I was feeling because it went away. And maybe I don't know. I literally had to pray so hard that night because I was scared that if I fell asleep, I would not wake up. So yeah, fast forward to a couple days later. So we're still like, me and my former friend are still interacting with a girl, texting her and stuff like that, because old girl's phone cracked and she was willing to pay to get our screen fixed and stuff like that. And I had like a little crack, so I really was impressed. Like, I was impressed. But when we were talking about fixing phones and stuff, that's when we later found out that she actually like didn't have insurance anymore. Like, she had put a stop to her insurance or whatever. And we found out she was from Houston. Yeah, and I still like to this day.
To this day.
I don't know what she was on. I feel like from a friend of mine, a close friend of mine that was friends with the driver. I feel like I was told that she was coming back from a little kickback type of thing, like a friend gathering. Like, she was chilling with friends basically, and they had been like smoking and I think drinking, but I think drinking wine. But yeah, still, I don't know. Like, she never really told us like, oh, I was doing this or I was doing that, which is why I didn't see y'all. She just kept saying like she didn't see us, but I feel like she was looking down or she was lit or something like that. But I was just most thankful for the fact that I was alive and that I was not broken, bitch. Like, I was in one piece. And I didn't tell my parents. You know, if they see this video, come across it somehow, then, you know, they're gonna know. But I never went to my parents about this because I felt like I didn't have to, because I didn't get hurt. Now, if the police had gotten involved or if I had actually gotten hurt, I would have told my parents. But being an African, all my Africans, like, y'all can relate, okay? I was out during the week, a random night. Of course, it was summer, but it was still a random night during the week at around like midnight. My parents probably would have like told me that's what I got for being out that late. Like, if I wasn't out that late, I wouldn't be getting hit by cars. That's just the logic, you know. I don't know why, but like, Africans be doing too much. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, every time I cross the street now, it's like, I don't want to call it PTSD, but I do get anxiety crossing the streets. Like, when it's a lot of cars coming at once, like, and I know I tell my friends all the time, like, bro, like, you know why. You don't act like you don't know, because you know. You know why I get a little nervous crossing the streets, bro. So yeah, that is the story of the time that your girl got motherfucking hit. The time that I got hit by a car. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, got to see a little bit of my personality, because I feel like the only 2 videos I have don't really show too much of me as a person. But, you know, that'll all change soon. I'm trying to actually recorded a simple everyday makeup look. That'll probably be up before this video, most likely, yeah. So go check that out. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know anything that you guys would like to see in future videos. You know, I like to interact. I like to get to know the people that are watching me. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave comments down below. Anything like that, just talk to me. You know, I'm pretty friendly. Say, I don't know how to end my videos. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for future videos, and I will see you all next time.